Okay, YouTubers, this is Joe from ArtAlienTV. A real quick one for you today. This is from a very recent image from Sol, I think it's 940. There we go, yeah, 940 raw images. And that's the JPL website. I'll have the link to this in the description as usual. Doesn't look much when you first look at it, this image, but there's a couple of interesting things down here, which may be rocks, but one or two of them don't look like rocks to me. So I've got it up in my image viewer here. There we go. And I'm just going to zoom into the part of the picture where I think it is the most interesting sort of stuff. It's just in this bottom left corner here. Okay. So basically, there's this strange pointed piece of wreckage or metal or something sticking up here. And then there's a very strange object here next to it. Right, and some of these rocks do look very strange. This one down here also seems to have something sticking off the top of it. And I mean, this just could be metal that is solidified. It could have come from the volcano or something and then hit water and then solidified in a very unusual shape. But this thing here, I'm not so sure about, because when you look at it up really close, like I've got here in my image, there's the raw image there. Okay, which I just showed you. Here's a clip from that left corner, and here's that strange jagged piece here, and here is something else. Now, I've been staring at this for a few days now, trying to figure out what it is, and I decided just to sharpen it up. Let me get rid of that a minute. Okay, there we go. Now, what I've done, I've just taken the clip here, and I've white balanced it, and then I've sharpened it here, and I've hand sharpened this. I've gone over it with the sharpen tool and just sharpen it up. I'll show you in the end of the video. I'll do a little animation to show you how I got from that to that. Okay, so you'll see every stage I did from the raw image to the enhanced image, so you would get to see how that was done. At the end, you'll see the different stages, so you can see what I've done. And in fact, you can see I haven't done a great deal to it. I've just kind of changed the color a bit and sharpened it, basically. But instead of sharpening the whole image, I've just sharpened these objects just to make them stand out. And this will also look better for people on mobile devices. And also, I'll probably use some of this for the front cover, also for YouTube. So here we go. Now here's this is the thing that really got my immediately was this. These little pieces here. You've got like 1, 2, 3. These are sort of like little cubes or rectangular objects, which are all kind of joined up. And this thing looks like a piece of slag or metal wreckage perhaps from a vehicle of some sort. Who knows? And there's this little rock here that looks like it's been cut, like a little stone block. That may be metal, it may be rock, don't really know. The thing is, when you have images that are so blurred out and fuzzy like these are, it's really hard to tell whether something's metallic or whether it's just rock a lot of the time, because the images are so poor. And this isn't very far from the Rover. This is only a few meters away, quite up close. Let's have a look at the source image. So we're looking at the foreground right down here. So this is literally right by the Rover. So these aren't huge. These are quite small rocks, but they are quite close. So why we're not seeing any detail, I really don't know. It's fine until you get to about there, and then when you zoom in any further, it just turns to crap, because the image has been poorly resized and mucked around with as usual. So all I'm doing here is de-unenhancing it, really, and trying to drag out as much detail for you to see as possible. So this is the thing I was really interested in. This thing here, but this thing behind it, I've been staring at this for a few days, trying to figure out what it could possibly be, because it seems to have like straps and pipes coming out of it. Like here, you've got like a pipe coming out here, and there's like a strap going around here. There's a strap going around here. It looks like webbing or something. Now, the only thing I could think of that I could compare it to would be a backpack with various straps and things coming off of it. Now I haven't gone through Google Images yet to find one that looks more similar, but just for now I'll just show you this one. This is one from, I think, Apollo 17, and here's a backpack, white obviously. This is a black and white image. Backpack from NASA, the sort they used to wear back in the early 1970s. And you see you've got various webbing and straps coming around here. You've got bits coming off it, and pockets, and lots of different parts, and tubing and stuff like that. What I will do, it's a pretty cool image that. I'll find, at the end of the video, I'll find some other pictures of backpacks and see if I can find one that looks a bit more like this. But if you can imagine, that's on someone's back, and this is the top, and this is the bottom. You've got these like pipes coming off here. I mean, it doesn't look like a rock to me. Now, this could be a rock. It could be a rock that has some kind of growth on it. This could be a vine of some sort. This could be some kind of organic growth, like a plant growing over it, with some of it coming up here to the top and down here around the bottom here. These look like little branches, even, you know, like vine, like some sort of vine or crawling plant, perhaps. There doesn't seem to be any leaves on it, but perhaps it's not. Perhaps it's just a piece of metal debris, or could it be a backpack? Could this be the top part of the backpack here? And could this be the bottom? And could these be pipes coming off here? I really don't know. And this here looks highly unusual here. 1, 2, 3. These, it's almost like an ammunition belt or something here. It's kind of lying down in the dirt here. And what this is, I have no idea. This thing here. And this is a strange little object also. And it's funny, when you start sharpening up some of these things, they really start to take on almost a different life. And it's easy to over sharpen something and misinterpret these things. So I'm not going to sharpen it up anymore. But as I said, I will show you the stages I took to get to this point. And there's the raw image again. I'll just zoom in and show you. You can see I haven't done a great deal to it. I've just really brightened it up a bit and sharpened it a bit. I haven't gone crazy with it. Because you can actually see that there's something interesting there without doing anything to the image. So to me that says that is worth looking at. And there you have the raw, and here you have the sharpened one. All I've done here is just really try and pull that out for you. Let's get in close, just to see some of this detail here. And that there seems to be a pipe coming off here and something coming off there. And this looks like some sort of ammunition belt or something. I really wouldn't know what to call it. I'm not saying that's what they are, just saying that's what it looks like, kind of, really. Okay, I'll stick a few close-ups of these in at the end, and animate them for you, and try and decide what to call this, because I really don't know what this is. It looks interesting, but who knows. Thanks for watching, everybody. I'll see you soon.